and we're just loading it up. Should be an interesting tournament right now because since the last time we've streamed, there has been a lot of changes in terms of the meta. For example, the one hero limit.
Ah, yeah, true.
And of course, the introduction of Ana. So it should be interesting on how it will affect our game today.
We'll have to see though, because I have played a few games since Ana was released, but then in terms of competitive, I haven't seen a really good one, a really good map that would complement Ana, aside from possibly Anubis. Well, that's just me, but can we actually bring up Twitch chat?
We should be able to see that in just a bit. Right now, both our teams are just preparing their defenses.
Yeah.
And
let us introduce our players. For the side of Anbu, we have Superlocks as Reinhardt. We have Zyral as this guy. What was his name again?
Lucio.
Lucio, there's his name. Kaladbog as
The
this.
Roadhog.
There we go. Roadhog. We have Home as McCree.
Hold that thought.
as
For Reduce, and that roll call is going to be an immediate push here from the side of Executus. Really aggressive. They have the Reaper, but here comes Jesse Bash going with the backstab. Opposing Reaper does use the Wraith form to go out, but here comes the Zarya from the backside, and it looks like it's going to be a quick first point here for Executus. And the side of Anbu not knowing what hit them. And look at this. Even without like 1 minute passing, it's already an easy push here. So the Presidente Mobile, or the limousine, gonna start to be escorted by the side of Executus rather.
An interesting turnout because Anbu usually has pretty good performances, but it seems like we're having a lot of new teams in this. So their attack probably caught Anbu off guard.
Yeah, plus I feel like the composition of Anbu doesn't feel too much of a good defense for a for that type of choke point.
Why do you say so?
It's because there's not enough builders or defenders. Like I would say it's like a Junkrat or something like that would have been really good on that fast rush that Executus was doing.
That is a good idea. Having builders on your team does give you a lot more defensive abilities, but right now Anbu is trying to make it work with their defense. It is honestly not working that much well, as we see that the Presidente Mobile is already almost on the first checkpoint.
Yeah, definitely halfway there, and Anbu really struggling to find that rhythm to actually just find that, I don't know, stopping factor against the Executus. But it looks like they push him out for a little bit. Kaladbog not hitting the hooks, but oh, hold that thought. Kiriko gonna go down to that one. That's the McCree taken down. 99% to the Deadeye. Still not enough though, but we do see that there is the ultimate up for the Zenyatta, the Reinhardt, as well as the Lucio for the side of Executus. For the side of Anbu, it's Superholics with his Earth Shatter and Jesse Vash as well as W Home.
Let's see if he can actually do that. There is the Transcend going down for Executus, but
Jesse
there we go.
In. Not good timing on that Death Blossom.
I was expecting that actually he has a good position on his ultimate. It does manage to take out most of Executus, which will have to respawn now and come back to their point.
Oh, nice hook, but then the shield will save him for at least a couple of seconds. Though Kaladbog, pretty good on the Roadhog. Just a little bit like of an insight. I mean, I have this guy on my friends list, and he has played like a ton of games, like a ton of hours. Like he's already what, 500 levels up already?
That is a lot of games, which has given him pretty much a good game sense. However, we'll see how much it will count in this game because Executive is still doing a great job. There's still 4 minutes in the clock and they have a couple of ults ready and they might be able to make this into a fast game if we are lucky.
Executus, now I feel like they have to have some sort of mobile hero here to actually go and backstab, or at least, be able to reach the McCree as well as the Reaper on top, just because you saw how Jesse Vash easily just, came through with the Death Blossom and shut down the push with the Zenyatta when the Zenyatta ultimate was already off activation.
That is true, and we do have a couple of heroes that are capable of that. However, Mighty Prime is not really doing his job in trying to outflank the enemy team. He's still stuck here because the rest of Anbu are very mobile in their defense.
Yeah. Also, just a little bit of an insight to what you guys are looking at. I mean, yeah, some of the more experienced Reaper players should know this. Oh wait, hold that thought. He's actually trying to shut down Jesse Bash as he was going for that Shadow Step. Pretty nicely done for the Reaper here, and he actually dodges the ultimate of
nice snipe there. However, with the ultimate, it actually limited his ability to kill them because we saw that Zenyatta managed to have a good timing for Transcend there. However, it did run out, and he does manage to get a couple of those kills.
Sure that. And look at this, Anbu very aggressive. Jesse Vash looking for an ultimate possibly. No, he's just gonna Wraith form and possibly just distract his opponents, but not enough, as that is the second point. Or second objective being completed by the side of Executus.
Nice push there by Executus. We saw there that Jesse Vash did try to do a nice positioning there, however he was caught out and he was forced to go back into the line. Again, Executus doing a pretty good job pushing. Still 4 minutes on the clock there with the extension upon reaching the checkpoint. How will Anbu manage to defend 4 minutes worth of this attack coming in from Executus? Only time will tell.
Definitely. Jesse Vash trying to do the best he can, and he actually... No, it was Kaladbog getting the hook onto Zarya. High Noon being activated. Was it cancelled? Kiriko only getting the kill, the frag onto Jesse Vash. Oh, W setting it up, and that is a quadra kill here for the McCree player of Anbu, shutting down a lot of the members there of Executus, you know, giving more time for the side of Anbu to actually maybe push back the payload just by a little bit and delay this push. With 3 minutes remaining, that's a lot of time for this small length of payload avenue.
Umi did indeed get a really good ultimate there. However, we still have Mighty Prime trying to sneak in. He gets spotted by Jesse Vash. Will he be able to go out?
Oh, he survives.
He does manage to survive, but Jesse Vash still has that ultimate on ready, as well as Zagcorp. So 2 ultimates up for Anbu, while Executus has 3 ultimates ready. Will it be enough for them to grab the victory with this push? Looks like it's not going to be the case, as Anbu is putting up a pretty nice defense here.
Kaladbog's ultimate is up. This is a lot of ultimates already up for the side of Anbu. That is 5 out of 6, and for Executus 4 out of 6 there. Here comes Kaladbog with his whole hog, and there's the counter Zenyatta ultimate from the side of Executus. They're pushing it in. Jesse Vash has his ultimate, but the McCree player
is he timing out correctly? There is the ultimate. Nice shield.
What an ultimate from Jesse Vash. He is just cleaning house right now, and they are just trying to run away, but look at this. They're picking up all the scraps, and that was a team wipe for the side of Anbu. Beautiful positioning there from Jesse Vash.
Now the rest of Executus has to run back. They still have plenty of time, but with that ultimate, Jesse Vash has brought them a lot of moments in this game. Let's see if Executus will manage to actually beat the time.
Can I just say something in Tagalog? Ang Death Blossom ni Jesse Vash. That's it. That's all I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to English now, guys.
All right.
I just had to say that. All right, so here comes the push. Kaladbog doing the best he can, and he actually dodges out the damage from the Zarya as well as that Zenyatta. The double Z composition here, and Graviton Surge is actually up. This could be a deadly comeback for the side of Anbu. They have 1 minute and 45 seconds onto the clock. High Noon from W home. Oh, he's trying to lock down. He cannot find a target.
Will it be able to go?
3. No, shield too much, and he doesn't. Wait, he activates it, but then gets 50% back.
He got transcended, so he managed to cancel that in time.
All right.
We have Exeno saving his team from that High Noon. Very nice play there, but does get taken out by Jesse Vash there.
Jesse Vash, nice pops. Actually surviving the damage output from the Discord orbs. There's a Graviton Surge. They're holding it up. Here comes Aerial Tanis.
Oh, nice
counter
there.
Nice one by Anbu.
Great.
And again, Jesse Vash going in the spin to win. This is the second time, or wait, no, the third time that he's done a Death Blossom from above and nobody has countered him at all.
I love how he's actually managing his role. He's not going in there. He's just building his ult at the right moment and then jumping in and buying his team a lot of time. 1 minute left on the clock for Executus to actually pull this off. Will they be able to do it? We'll find out soon, guys.
They're trying to push in. Did they change their comp? Actually, they did. They changed up to a Soldier 76 that'll at least have the Biotic Field to give them a lot of a much more sustained push here, a turtle push. I would think that the Executors are trying to pull off. Error Tamis now has his ultimate up. One good Earth Shatter could be a make or break situation here for the side of Executus. Here comes W Home trying to stun and almost gets the frag there onto the Reinhardt. Actually gets him the kill, and Jesse Vash getting him the down. Zarya, Kaladbog opening it up. There's the Reaper, but that was just a 2 kill for how many deaths did they get against the side of Executus. Nicely played by Anbu. They are shutting them down. I mean, they got 2 points, Executus did, but then Anbu holding off that 3rd point like a total beast.
A decent defense there. Executus managing to get the early capture. Unfortunately, Anbu with their surprisingly successful builder-less defense.
Yeah, I really have to say that was just beautiful work there for Anbu. And now we'll just have to see how they actually go up on their attacking side or their offensive side when they're going to go up against Executus. How Executus will approach this, I'm kind of curious. Will they go to the same place as Anbu? Like, they're just gonna go with their standard comp, like what Anbu did, and then just give the first point and then hold the third point, like what Anbu did as well. We'll have to see.
Actually, you did raise a good point earlier with the defenses usually not using builders. It's probably an interesting point. Maybe they need a buff, or people just haven't found the use for them yet in terms of competitive. Because as we can see the lineup right now, it seems like the defending team still does not have a builder on their hands. It's going to be a Reinhardt, a Mercy, a Soldier 76, a Reaper, a Zarya, and of course Lucio.
That's true. And not a lot of these heroes for the side of Executus can actually deal with a pushing Reinhardt, except probably for the Reaper. I mean, going up into the face and just blasting all of that armor away with the Hellfire shotguns. But we'll have to see how Executus does deal with this. I mean, this is a pretty basic lineup for them. I mean, you have the Mercy as well as that Lucio. That's always a good combo just because you have the heal per second of the Lucio, AoE heal per second, plus of course the movement speed boost, and then you have the targeted heal of the Mercy, so that makes it like a really good sustained push. Have to see how this works out. This is a really just standard comp for
And
the side.
also an interesting
Executus.
change as spotted here. Jesse Bash changed from a Reaper to a Soldier 76, so it looks like he'll be staying a bit back and probably giving out support fire for his team in this game, or in this push rather.
Now we see that the side of Executus actually wrapping around onto the backside here of the first point, and they're doing the best that they can, but immediately spotted out by Anbu, and now Kiriko picking Bug going out with the hooks, but missing. Though they, at least we see here that Executus, even with their composition, very fast on the rotations here. And at the meantime, Lucio not showing himself too much, but then in this staircase, he actually has enough range for the AoE heal as well as the movement speed boost, and then just pushes people out when it gets a little bit too hairy. But now, Anbu is going in for the first point. This is very aggressive. Oh, they take down the Lucio, and that is the healer on the side of Executus down, and it's gonna be a first point here for the side of Anbu. A little bit slower, but still able to get it, and they'll be working out to push this limousine onto that next objective point.
That is indeed noticeably slower capture, but Anbu still has a lot of time. 5 minutes 43 on the clock, and again, in this kind of pushes, a builder is an interesting choice, but seems to be unneeded as both our teams are still going in after each other. It looks like Bug is doing a pretty good job distracting the enemy team, because look at this position. He's trying to go to the side, attracting all of the enemy team into his face, while the rest of Anbu pushes out the limousine on the middle lane.
Definitely, and you have to actually respect Bug, because that's what he can do. Hook to your face, and then a shotgun, that's just too much.
I love that speed boost he got there. A little helping from Lucio to get into the correct position.
Yeah, I still remember the days wherein like they didn't change the
Oh, that was a weird interaction.
Definitely, but then
oh my god, nice save there by Zagorp with the Transcend, saving Bug and letting him continue with his push.
Yeah.
The rest of Executus is having a tough time defending against this. They do have 4 ultimates at the ready though, the timing of which we will be finding out if they can do it properly, I guess.
This is kind of nice. Like before the nerf on the Roadhog, you can actually do a 1-kill combo when you get the hook and then just a shotgun. But because it was kind of nerf, you can actually have a chance to survive from that. They have a Zenyatta here with that Discord orb that if he gets a a target and Bug actually hooks him in, the damage is enough to get an immediate frag, which is pretty nice.
But it looks like even with the nerf, Bug is doing a ton of damage for Executus. They're pushed out with still 6 minutes on the clock. Plenty of time for Anbu to get this payload in the end of the
Oh
point.
no,
Nice
the stun
attack
connects
there.
onto the soldier, and he actually gets the hook onto Zarya. Timely shield there, but will he get away? I see that they're going very aggressive. There's actually the Sound drop from the Lucio and a nicely timed Gravity Surge, but no follow from the side of Executus. That was a really wasted ultimate there from the Executus side, and look at this, Anbu are pushing relentlessly. There is little time for the side of Executus to actually, you know, get their composure back and push them back, but this is not enough. There you go.
More than enough time. They got the victory.
3 points.
Let's see the play of the game.
Play of the game.
Play of the match.
Oh, match pala tayo.
Oh.
Sorry, my bad.
You guys know what time it is?
Oh, that's, yeah. I actually thought, yes, that was the one.
There was the great high note that we got earlier, and it actually helped Executus push out. Or rather, well, they detracted from them going. So the first round goes to Anbu.
Jesse Vash, 57% kill participation. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, even if you're Reaper, you're not, you know, there's still no excuse. You still have to get into the fights
That's true.
and
All
build your ultimates. The Q, it's a nice skill to have when your opponents are still clumped together and unguarded. However, you know, if it's you still have a shotgun that still does a lot of damage for your enemy team.
All right. So the next map, as you can see here on our feed right now, is gonna be Dorado. It's an escort map straight off the bat, and there's an initial choke point that you actually use from the from where the attacking side pushes and to where that underpass is or that bridge is. You can actually just focus fire from that one, unless they do go into the side house, go up the stairs and come in from the right side. We'll just have to see how or who is our attacking team for now. It's gonna be, I believe. Well, we'll see. We'll see. We don't have it clarified just yet. To our Twitch chat out there, shoutouts to you guys. Why don't you you know, support our stream and share that stream link, twitch.tv/MineskiTV. We are, of course, now streaming the Overwatch ESL Community Cup. I'm Asurai, and here with me now is Arkanthiel. Shoutouts, of course, to Riku. And then one question here from ZXC Mike Kwe. I don't know how to pronounce that. Dota Pro si Jesse Vash. Yes, he is, but he has shifted into the Overwatch game, the Overwatch hype, and he is doing well, very well.
Do we have actual news on that? Is he actually committing to Overwatch, or is it maybe just a side fun thing?
No comment on that. No comment on that for sure. Shoutouts, of course, to Kogu, one of the earlier players of Overwatch. Okay, and we'll show, of course, the bracket here to show our viewers out there the teams that will be competing in this tournament or in this community match. So we have Dankis of Memes. That is, of course, I believe Snoy's team. He started
Waiting
from
on the top bracket.
Start from week 1. We have, after that, it's going to be Bedtime versus Team Laksa. Anbu, of course, against Executus. Kupu Gaming going to go up against Jabs Rian Esports. We have Redoubt and Underdog.
The rest of the teams are still fighting because this tournament is actually still ongoing, even though we're still watching this game. We're still watching Anbu versus Executus, but of course the rest of the Community Cup is still ongoing. We should be meeting the other teams as we go on. But for now, both our teams are ready. We are on Dorado. Let's see what kind of different pushes we'll see here. Maybe we'll even spot a builder in this kind of lineup.
I am curious for that. Oh, we have a question here from Black Blood Daniel. Is Overwatch like Team Fortress?
There are some differences, like having the classes, but I don't know. It's a pretty different game.
Yeah, it is.
Honestly, the presence of the skills and the difference in movement abilities, like you can do rocket jumps and stuff in Team Fortress, but you don't have a dedicated rocket backpack or something. You can't slide or dash specifically. So Team Fortress is probably an inspiration to Overwatch.
Yeah.
But it's a very different game.
Beast, yeah. So here it comes. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Wow, this is slower than what I count down. 1, 0, and there we go. Attack commences.
Okay, from what I can see, Anbu just has a pretty standard defense. Most of the teams prefer to wait for for the pushing team to go to this side, and it's exactly what they're doing. Kalalbog being very sneaky up there with his hooks. Let's see who he will get. Oh! Nice shield there for Zarya, saving what was his name? I can't.
Yeah, just as Zenyatta.
Exandoes, yeah, the Zenyatta.
As long as there's a Zarya on the offensive team, a Roadhog hook kill percentage goes down a little bit more, just because of if you can clutch that shield, you deny so much damage output. But here they come. This was actually what I was talking about. This right side stairs at least cancels out the possibility of a choke point. But there you go. Was that an ultimate from the Roadhog? I don't know if it was. He was getting pushed out really, really fast there.
Executus being pretty close within their teammates there. I think they're vulnerable for a couple of skills, but it seems to be working for them right now. We have Anbu having a hard time. Kaladbog throwing a hook there, missing though, and Superlocks just shielding as much as he can. He's the one contesting the payload right now. But the rest of Anbu is, well, just behind.
Kaladbog, wow, just getting a taste of his own medicine. Hook! He gets one hook and then gets hooked back. He couldn't get saved because there was nobody actually giving him any support. They don't have a Zarya on their team comp here. So Zagorp had to at least give him a healing orb, but was not used.
And the tranquility there, letting Anbu push a little bit better there. I love Jesse Vash's position. He was just behind and throwing out bullets in the same direction, because as we noticed, Executus was sitting so close together, and which will let Jesse Vash deal a ton of damage, even though he mostly did not deal the deaths.
I believe Superlocks actually timed his ultimate with the ultimate of Zagorp. Like with the
nice hook there.
That's what I was talking about.
Those Kaladbog hooks, man, they're real, man.
You really can't go up against them when you don't have, again, a defensive hero with you. Just because, again, that combo is a 50-50, but then Kaladbog makes it into like a 80-20, 70-30.
That's exactly how much practice he's had with those hooks. They're not the easiest skill to land, but when you do, you can combo it into an almost certain death.
Yeah, but of course, that's just for now. High Noon actually being used by Home, and look at that, he gets another triple kill. If this guy gets another play of the match, this probably will be that clip.
Oh, nice stun there. He managed to take out Kiriko.
That was
and
really
the rest
fast,
of
but
Executus now have to respond.
But Executus do have their ultimates up 5 for 6 here, and they're just looking for that one good Graviton Surge. The problem is here, Anbu is making kind of difficult. There he goes.
The shield from Reinhardt is actually making it a hard time for the rest of Executus to perform with their ultimates, because she can throw out her Graviton Surge, but the shield will just block it from taking most of the Anbu team.
Definitely. I mean, maybe mixing up your heroes here won't be a bad idea for the side of Executus, but I believe when... Oh wait, they actually changed up. Executus is now a Winston.
Oh, should be interesting, because as we can see, a lot of the Anbu is pretty susceptible for Winston. We have a Zenyatta, Lucio, Sir 76, and McCree. There is finally the Graviton Surge, let's see. But the nice shields there, and Transcend actually making it useless for Executus. Nice try though. And it looks like 14 seconds in the clock. Executus is having a hard time.
That was not a bad play from Executus. The problem was they executed really slowly, and because they executed slow, there was enough time for the side of Anbu to actually get enough time to get those ultimates up. I mean, you saw there already that the Reinhardt, the Zenyatta used their ultimates previously, and like what? Executus had 4 out of 6 ultimates up, and then when they got like 5 ultimates up already, there was already Transcendence available for the side of Anbu.
Yes, exactly. Actually, that is a good point on why most competitive teams have voice chat. I'm not actually saying that Executors doesn't have one, but having your teams knowledgeable on when you're gonna throw your ultimate is actually very important. So the execution of your combo will be a lot faster and will give your opponent less time to react, which is what happened because Anbu managed to react perfectly to the combo of Executus, giving them the victory.
That's true. And Anbu, I believe, are... Oh, no, not yet. They still have to go for the second half. But of course, that looking into this one right now, they still... the side of Executus don't have a single point.
And it's gonna be up to them to actually deny Anbu.
Yeah.
This game is theirs to lose right now. Anbu has managed to deny them the point. So they have to do the same to tie up the game. If not, Anbu will just straight up claim this round and of course advance to the next one.
Definitely.
So it's going to be a tough battle for Executus as we saw their struggles from the first game. Hopefully, maybe they still haven't warmed up. There are some teams that perform a lot better when under pressure. And maybe Executus will feel that pressure now and actually act.
Or also the point wherein they're much more comfortable as a offensive team rather than defense, because we saw how faster they were on Hollywood actually pushing against Anbu.
That is a good point. Let's see if they're actually really good at changing sides. Maybe you're right. Maybe they're better at attacking instead of defending.
Oh, but this is what I'm talking about, the Junkrat. Let's see how this actually pans out as Kiriko is spamming it out. He's getting a lot of percentage already. Junkrats, I believe, as well as Hanzo, are one of the fastest to get their
Ultimates.
their ultimates up. But a Winston here for the side of Anbu and Jesse Bash on a Genji. This is actually a very good counter against the Junkrat here. He's trying to live away, trying to jump, and he'll survive for another day there. But Jesse Bash with a backstab, taking out the kill, or executing Kiriko where he stands.
I love how Jesse Bash is playing the flex with his team.
Oh, there he goes, Ryujin no Teokure! And he is just sweeping away against the side of Executus, and this is just a disastrous moment here for the side of Executus. One
And
single
there it
push, and that was it. Over. It's over.
Just a second, man. They did not prolong the fight, and it looks like Anbu is going to be advancing to the next round.
That's a triple kill. I'm pretty sure that's a triple kill he got from the ultimate.
Let's see.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's Hanu.
It's Hanu.
Good job for Anbu starting up this tournament in a hot and very
Packed.
action-packed.
Said that we
round.
can't actually vote here as well.
Yeah. I'd give the vote to Alcatraz. He was very good with his medals.
Yeah, definitely. Graviton Surge was pretty good, but then I think the damage follow-up wasn't there. You can actually have a couple of heroes that can actually work well with the Graviton Surge, even if you have a Reinhardt defending or blocking the damage with his shield.
Indeed, indeed. So again, congratulations to Anbu. We'll see you in the next round.
Yeah.